And your participation and enthusiasm in this forum make this forum more valuable and also more productive. So I really appreciate that. And I think it's already time to call it a day and to conclude this forum. So the chairperson of Board of Directors, Hye-Kyeong Lee of ASEM Global Aging Center, will deliver the closing remarks. So please welcome her with a big round of applause.
이거 벗고. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends, now it is the time to bring an end to our second ASEM Forum on Human Rights of Older Persons, Present and Future. I would like to begin this closing remarks by extending my deepest gratitude to all the organizations, speakers, moderators, presenters, and guests who have made great contributions in various ways to make this event very successful. And I also like to express my special appreciation to our co-hosts, the National Human Rights Commission of Korea and the delegation of European Union to the Republic of Korea for their unsparing support and strong trust bestowed on us to make this important international endeavor meaningful. During last 1.5 days, government officials, representatives of international organizations, academic researchers, and civil society activists and practitioners from ASEM partners of all regions came together and discussed issues around this year's topic, the human rights and the mental and emotional health of older persons. As the World Health Organization, WHO, has emphasized recently, the poor mental health must be recognized and treated with same urgency as poor physical health, as it is essential to the overall health and the well-being. At least one of the 4 older adults experience some mental disorders such as depression, dementia, anxiety, and the number of older people with mental disorders is expected to double by 2030. In addition, the people aged 85 and older has the highest suicide rate of any age groups. However, the mental, emotional health problems in older people often go unrecognized. Given the rapid aging of the global population, the mental and emotional health and well-being of the older persons should be recognized as a priority for health, learning, productivity, and social inclusion. Therefore, the ASEM government should be more proactive in taking action to ensure the mental health of the older adults. And moreover, furthermore, COVID-19 and the associated lockdowns have increased loneliness among older people and contributed to heightened concern for their mental health. The ASEM Global Aging Center has taken this forum as an opportunity to pay close attention to the mental and emotional health of older adults and to provide a space for the government officials and representatives, international organizers and academicians and the practitioners from ASEM partners of all regions discuss what action can be taken, especially in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. The forum consisted of 4 sessions, including a special session with WHO, which came as a last session. In the first session, the academic researchers and experts in mental and emotional health of older persons examined the current status of mental and emotional health issues and discussed what countermeasures can and have been adopted. 3 very excellent papers presented by Dr. Banerjee, Apollo Hospital in India, and Professor Ha, Seoul National University of Korea, and the Sonuri, Palakik University, Czech Republic. And their presentations was extensive and very comprehensive and with full of suggestions and also the points to be taken to develop the better system of mental health for the older persons. And the second session, Civil Society Talk Concept, we have a subtitled "Sharing and Exploring Rights-Based Community Building Practices," and we have invited 8 NGO activists and practitioners who have been involved in human rights-based community building practices in ASEM partner countries, Jo Hyun-se self-help group in Korea and other Asian countries, and the Dreamlike Neighborhood in Vietnam, and Dreamlike Neighborhood in Vietnam, and it was presented by Elena and Susan. And the intergenerational self-help clubs, ISHC development model in Vietnam, and a strong program in Thailand, and collaborative municipal community model for comprehensive elderly care in Tomoya, Suzuki, and lastly, the Kensuke Sugawara housing complex as one big family. They were introduced, and this session was intended to create an opportunity to hear and share the voices from the ground. We are particularly interested to learn what human rights-based community building practices or projects have been invented and implemented by NGOs based in ASEM partner countries, utilizing their different material and cultural resources. And in the third session, today's sessions, government officials and policymakers from ASEM partners discussed and shared how they incorporated the issue of loneliness and psychological health into their national policy agendas and the challenges they faced when they implementing the policies. We have invited speakers from let's say Japan, UK. No? Oh, she didn't appear. Sorry. And Japan, Germany, and Korea. So they have shared their experiences from the various perspectives. And the fourth session, the last session, was the special session. As I mentioned before, it was prepared with WHO, who has published the advocacy report quite recently. And I have to announce that this report has been fully translated into Korean, and it is available on the WHO's website. And in this session, the leading writer, the Christopher Micken, the leading author of the brief, and 4 other speakers were invited and discussed not only the brief's key findings, but also the many other issues. It was an session which really raised the awareness of the effects of social isolation and loneliness of older people's mental health and quality of life. I sincerely hope that the discussions and information shared during this fruitful forum will help you to develop the better system and to prepare the next step in each different context of each different countries. And also, I hope the insights we gained during last 1.5 days will facilitate the international cooperation and the international cooperation to protect the human rights of older persons. And I'm confident that the role of the ASEM Global Aging Center as an internationally specialized institute in dealing with the various issues, including loneliness and isolation, the poverty and other things, to protect the human rights of older persons will become even more important in the years to come. And the ASEM Global Aging Center will continue to bring together various actors from ASEM partners to achieve these goals. Okay, once again, I would like to convey special thanks to the organizers of this important event and all the participants for their engaging in informed and committed discussions. I truly hope and believe that this forum will be a valuable addition to the global endeavor to make global society more equitable and freer from discrimination for all. I look forward to seeing and working with you again in the future. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Thank you for the remarks. So the chairperson just summarized what we discussed through this forum, and also she promises that ASEM Global Aging Centers will just constantly pay attention to these issues to resolve the mental and physical problems of older people. Really, thank you. And also, thank you for your efforts and dedication you have made to organize this event. Well, we hope this ASEM Forum on Human Rights of Older Persons reach out to more countries beyond ASEM member states to promote discussions and cooperation to protect the human rights of older people across the world. So to this end, we need your participation and also support. So please help us and always stay with us. Stay with us so that the ASEM Global Aging Centers will take the lead in that cooperation. And with that, I'll conclude this special session and also the day 2 of this forum. Once again, thank you all the attendees, and I look forward to seeing you next year. Thank you and goodbye.